back to another episode of The Contemporary Entrepreneur. I'm your host, Nia Raye, and I'm here with my big sis, Sylvia Kay.
Hey,
how are you doing?
Good, thank you, honey. Doing good.
Good. You look so... I didn't get the memo. Where are you going? So where is you going, girl?
Actually, I want to look cute today.
You look really nice.
Thank you very
I love
much.
it, all black.
Thank you. Black is my favourite and it makes me look slimmer as well, so yeah.
Okay. You got that down. You look nice though.
Thank you, babe.
Okay, so for those that do not know who you are and what do you do, would you like to tell us?
So I'm Sylvia Kay. I am first and foremost a mother to a beautiful, beautiful young king. Then comes all the other stuff, which is hosting, presenting, and also my entrepreneurship, of course.
Nice.
Which brought me here.
Okay, that's cool. I just want to tell them a little story time. So me and Sylvia actually met at the Legacy Awards last year in May, and I feel like you've done an amazing job.
Thank
You
you.
made everyone laugh. You were
I'm
serious
so
in your
glad.
moments, but it was a really, really good show.
I'm so glad because that show in itself was an experience for me because I was by myself and it was a long show as well. I've never done a show that was that long. It gave me a great experience and I was just so happy I was able to manage the crowd.
Yeah, it's important.
Especially when I lost my words at one point and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I lost my words. As in no words were coming out my mouth.
But you laughed it off and you
and I was so glad. I'm so glad it went well anyway.
Okay. So you said that you do so many things. Also, you've been seen on Backchat and Solola. Let's talk about that and how did you get on those platforms?
We'll start with Solola because that's what I done first.
Yeah.
I started that. I met Christian Bless, which is the founder of Solola at my cousin's wedding because Christian does hosting himself.
Yeah.
He does weddings, a lot of weddings, and we met there. We just hit it off. Like we was just bantering, and he's just an absolute gem of a man. Like I love that man so much. He's such a lovely guy. And I told him that I'd done hosting, etc. And then he brought me on to The Voice of Congo the first time round where we had a debate I was by myself with like all these 30-plus-year-old Congolese men and their strong ideologies.
Were you the only female?
I was the only female. And I defended myself very well.
That's good.
Girl power. Yes, I did not let nobody come over my head. And then from there, he started sort of like, and he said that he wanted me to be part of the panel. And that is what I've been doing. And now we're about to go on to season 3 because season 2 has just wrapped up. And season 3 we're going to start filming that very soon. So make sure all of you guys look out. There's subtitles for those who don't understand Lingala or French. Like, it is an amazing show.
Yeah, it really is an amazing show because Christian Bless, he was also a part of Miss Congo as well. He was mentoring the guys.
Oh, really?
So Mr. Congo, he was mentoring the guys. So that's how I met him. And that's how I actually heard about Solola. I started watching the episodes. And if you watch the end of the episodes, I'm in it because we filmed the advert for Miss Congo. So, and I really like it. The platform is growing so big and the conversations they're having is so needed.
Yes, especially for the Congolese community. It's definitely needed. We are shaking standards. Initially what we're trying to do is just get young Congolese people to come back into the community. Because someone like me, I was never within my community as such. And now I'm getting so deeper into it because how am I supposed to fix my country if I'm not in the community? So it starts at home. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's cool. So you're also a young mother, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So how do you balance having a child and your businesses? Because I feel like you're doing an amazing job and you're always speaking about your son. I really love that.
Because he's my everything. He is my why. Because I believe in business they always ask you, what's your why power? People believe it's willpower. But willpower only takes you a certain length. It's like petrol. You put in petrol and you get on E. Your willpower will take you to E. Your why power will take you beyond the E. Like it will take you, like when people are like, I know my car. So it will take you beyond that E point. You will never run on empty when you have why power. And he is my why, so that's why I always keep on going. There's no stopping when you have a powerful why power. And that's why I speak about him. And how do I do it? I've got a great support system. That's how I do it. I cannot not thank the support system I have. That comes down to my mum, my dad, my friends, even his father as well. Co-parenting is definitely difficult. There is no easy route about it, but even through the ups and downs, as long as everyone's doing their role, he's playing his dad role, I'm playing my mum role, and that's the end of it. So I've got a great support system, and I can only forever be grateful to them.
Well, that's really good, because looking at you, especially after meeting you and looking at your page, it's really inspiring to see that as well. That you have a son, but you're still working and you're still doing like your life.
Yeah, I have to. I can't. I had a child young. I got pregnant at 21, and I gave birth at 22. So even when I look at my little cousins who are 21 and 22 now, and when they talk about me, it's like, you're still a baby. Like, but you was that baby that had a baby as well. And it just really makes me reflect on how young I actually had a child. Just because I had a child young, I still have to go forward with my life. I still have to make things happen whilst having a child, because I need to be able to pass on the baton to him, and he is well ahead. I can't pass on the baton to my son and he's still at the starting line, or even before the starting line. That's utterly unfair. So I need to take on every adversity now, so that when it's time for him, the road has been made smooth.
Yeah, that's really good. For you're a great example. So
thank you. I try. I'm not perfect.
So what are 3 things you've learned as an entrepreneur?
3 things I've learned as an entrepreneur. Definitely time management, financial management. I was very bad with money. I have been until, if truth be told, the age of 24 and a bit, I was very, very bad with money. Very, very bad with money. I always had no money, all the time. Now, being an entrepreneur taught me that can't happen. You have to be able to manage your money properly. And so said, so done. And that has definitely assisted me, because if being the founder of Tired Ass Mum, managing investments, what am I going to do? I can't take that money that investors have given me for my business and use it on myself. You have to be able to manage your money, and you have to also be able to show them where the money's been put into. So it's taught me time management, financial management, and it's also taught me resilience, as has been a mother as well. So I feel like they fit hand in hand, because being a mother taught me resilience first, and then I was able to place that into being an entrepreneur.
Okay, that's really great. Some great advice. I'm gonna watch this back and take notes. So let's talk a bit more about your business and what exactly it entails as well.
Okay, so being self-employed in itself as a business, with being a host and a presenter, that itself is a part of my business. And then you have Tired Ass Mum, which is my other baby, my second child, to say. With Tired Ass Mum, what we do, we're currently building a community online. So we are an e-commerce company, and eventually we're going to be selling skincare products, specifically for mothers, pre and postnatal, because when I got into my pregnancy, I found it very difficult to deal with skincare. Like, I was managing a store, a luxury brand, and we had to wear makeup. It was part of our uniform. There was one day when I was pregnant, I put on my makeup and I broke out with spots. I was like, whoa. Then I said, okay, I'm going to go to Superdrug and I'm going to find something to cure these spots. Broke out with more spots. It just wasn't working. There's nothing on the market that's specifically designed for mothers and the changes of hormones that you go through. That's where Tired Ass Mum fits in, because we not only do we cater to mothers and the hormones and the changes that you go through, we also cater to the fact that we don't have time as mothers. We're always tired, we're always busy, there's always something to do. So we need something, a skincare, that is quick and go. Like, just slap it on, slap dash. I know that I'm looking after my skin, but I'm still able to have time to manage my daily routine. Yes, and that's what Tired Ass Mum does. We do quick fix skincare for mothers.
Okay, that's really good. So where can people find the platform? Have you got a website or Instagram page?
Yeah, we've got a website, which is, at the moment we've got our blog website, which is tiredassmum.wix.com. And we also have our Instagram, which is @tiredassmum, Twitter @tiredassmum as well. Literally @tiredassmum. No one has that but us.
Make sure you follow and support the cause. Sounds amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Great. So having a business must be a lot, especially as presenting and hosting. How do you juggle everything, your whole life? How do you manage your time?
Sometimes it's difficult. Like I said, being an entrepreneur taught me time management.
Yeah.
Because things have to be done by deadline. How do I do it? I put things on my phone. Because I'm always on my phone, because with tied up, I've got to be researching things on the internet, Instagram, following people, trying to build my community, etc. I also got to do it for music because I do radio as well. I'm a radio presenter, so I need to keep up to date with what's going on in the social platform. So I'm always on my phone. Yeah. And because I'm always on my phone, the only way I can remember things is if it's on my phone. So I put everything in my phone. And that helps me with my time management as well. So even on a Thursday, I even have to fit my son into my schedule. It sounds crazy. I heard this from one of my favourite motivational speakers called Lisa Nichols, yeah. And she's the one that said it first because she also has a son. She was like, I fit my son into my schedule. And then when she first said it, I was like, that's wild. How are you fitting your son into your schedule? But no, essentially you do have to put that time in there so that way you know this is his time only. This time is for nothing else, and that way you're present and you and your child or whatever or whomever you may be fitting into your schedule is dedicated just to that person. So that's what I do. Everything is on my phone.
Write everything on your phone, guys. Heard it here from Sylvia Kay. That's a really good point, especially with me. I write everything on my calendar on my phone because I'm always there. Yeah. And it's in your face. You won't
exactly, and you're not going to forget. And you've got that annoying ring, that tone from Apple as well. It's so jarring. So yeah, I have to look at my phone.
Yeah, that's great. So just to go off, you said that you're a radio presenter and you've got a radio show. So let's talk a bit about your show.
Yay! Let's talk a bit about my show. I love my show. I've just recently got promoted because there is promotions in radio.
Congratulations!
Thank you. I now have my own flagship show. So I am the flagship of urbanextraradio.com, which is online streaming radio show. And it's called the Sylvia Kay Show. Even saying it gives me tingles. Like, oh my gosh. It hasn't. The Sylvia Kay Show. You are now tuned in to the Sylvia Kay Show.
You're in your voice.
I know, yeah. But so my show, what I do on my show is, of course, there's music, and essentially I am forcing the UK scene to listen to francophone music. I'm not giving nobody a choice no more. You will listen to us because the French urban scene is banging. There is more to the French music scene than Jaja and Ramener la coupe à la maison. Like, there's more to that. And what I do as well is I'm mixing it in with the UK scene. So I would play, the other day what I played was Niska, and then I played Ambush because they're both on the same level. So I played one Niska song and I played one Ambush song. And then I played one J-Hus song and one Katrokus song because they're also on the same level. So then what my listeners are listening in and they can see that these genres, they correlate. And in fact, that actually does sound banging because there's a mix between Afro trap, which is what the French guys are doing, and Afro swing. So it's possible, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm giving them the vibes of French music, English music, US music, and then also, of course, drips and drabs of UK gossip.
So you're mixing and blending.
I'm mixing and blending everything. And I've started to DJ as well. So
we're talking about that. Yeah. Both female DJs and all.
Female DJs, book us, You're still going to see us on IMDb and stuff like that.
And like all the festivals. So
How
long have you been DJing for?
Oh, no, a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
at least you started. That's the hardest part.
I've literally just started. I'm even buying myself a controller soon.
You should.
So
start practicing. Getting out there. It's really good. So talking about French artists, who are your favourite? Who you listen to right now?
Who am I listening to? Okay, is he a French artist? I have to think. Well, technically he's a Congolese artist, but he's broken out to French industry. So I'm gonna say Fally Ipupa. So he is definitely banging, especially his the album before Control that came out prior to. That was what he used to break out into the French urban scene because he had Aya Namuka on it, he had MHD, Daju, Nazak, Black. Like, he really done what he could to break into the French scene. So now he essentially that album was targeted to our generation to make him seem like I'm one of you guys. I'm also
all the features are people that are around
our age bracket. So he made us think that I can cater to you guys. So he is very smart, the smartest Congolese artist out there. I'm telling you for a fact. So I listen to him. I listen to Daju, Niska, Focus. Yalivis. Oh no, do you know who's better than Yalivis? Daiki.
Really?
Yeah, he listens to his music. It's so banging.
Now, French music is doing a lot and slaps. It makes me happy, guys.
It makes me happy. Do you know what I'm
really Congolese music as well.
Exactly. I'm even happy because all the artists that I named, honey, they're all Congolese.
Yeah,
so excuse me.
Congolese music has been banging from day dot.
From
But
day.
just now you wanna come and enjoy it.
But you know what? We've got to give Congolese people our fair dues because we live here.
Yeah.
We live in a country that is heavily influenced by the Caribbean culture. It's embedded into the British culture. Whereas you go to France and Belgium and Switzerland, the Congolese culture is embedded into that culture.
Yeah.
So we don't worry about it. We're coming. We're coming to the UK. We're breaking through.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
100% by force.
So have you got like any events that are coming up? Any hosts, engaged, or your radio show? What days are your shows on?
My radio show is every Wednesday from 8 till 10 p.m. on Urban Extra Radio. You can go on the urbanextraradio.com on Instagram, Urban Extra Radio on Twitter. You can get me on @Sylvia Kay __ on Instagram, and I always put up the link. And if you are listening in and you're watching this and you have music, definitely follow me, send me your music, and I'll always play brand new artists.
Oh, that's really good. To put in the upcoming artists.
Yeah, always. I've got Sylvia's top picks of the week, and in that top picks I include new artists that are in there.
Okay, that's great. And also Legacy Awards is coming up.
Yes. Yes. Like, see, you told me you're saying radio, so we're getting radio. So one of the things that are coming up. Oh yeah, one of the things that are coming up is the Legacy Awards, and I am so grateful to this man. Always, I say it everywhere I go because he busts me on so many things. Like when people see me on Backchat, no Legacy bust me. When you see me on 90s for Babies show, no Legacy bust me. See me here on the Contemporary now, know that Legacy bust me. This guy busts me for everything. So I owe him like life. So when I make it, he's getting like 10%. 10%.
Remember you said this, because
you're
gonna watch this
1%,
back.
1%. Just now I'm busting. But yeah, the Legacy Awards is coming very soon. That's in May. And then there's also a few more events that he's doing that I am gratefully hosting as well. Yeah. But for that, we're keeping those under wraps. I don't want to say what I don't think I should say. Yeah. So
we'll wait and see.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. Just to know that there's big things coming. So there's that as well. And you're going to see the Sylvia Kay show outside of radio as well. Okay. That is something.
2020, yeah?
2020. Everyone thinks 2020 is a bad year, but 2020 is a great year. Don't let the badness take you away from what you can actually achieve in the year. There's so much things that can be achieved. Definitely. We're only in month 3.
Oh yeah, March. Going quick. I feel like it's been a whole decade. I'm tired.
Do you know the 3 months have been crazy because of that outside that's going on. Yeah. And people need to stop. Don't focus on what's going on outside. Focus on what's going on inside.
Definitely.
What's going on within yourself. Yeah. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you not just happy because happiness is fickle? It fades. Have you got joy within yourself? Yeah. Are you peaceful? Are you reaching the goals that you said you want to reach? And if you haven't reached them yet, are you pushing towards it? Yeah. As long as you're making those steps and you know that you're headed in the right direction and you're not striving for it, you are going for it in a slow-paced mode. Yeah. Everyone wants to strive and go forward. You need to take things steadily, step by step. I gave this reference before because I heard it in the preaching, and it said that Jesus never ran anywhere. He always walked everywhere. So just walk just to your end goal.
Words from Sylvia Kay. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Make sure you follow her on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. I have everything linked down below. But yeah.
Thank you guys.